Never lose your way in Minecraft again with this mini-map. You could probably call it a mega map. Hello and welcome to OMGcraft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. This is a show that'll teach you how to become a Minecraft expert in no time. Now, we have done a lot of maps on the spotlights recently, so we are going to mix it up and not do a map, we're gonna do a mod. Now, mini maps, this is what we're gonna cover, is a mod that lots of people really want in a game. It helps you get a great sense of your entire world, and today we're featuring a mini map created by Coal Miner called MapWriter. MapWriter is an open source mod, which he claims on his Minecraft forums page, so I guess you can help him make it if there's a feature that you feel is missing. It's very powerful and also pretty light, and let's show it off. Okay, so we're in a little world that I made to show off MapWriter, and you can see it up there in the corner. It's that circular thing, and it's moving in every direction that I point, which is kind of what you want a mini map to do. So there are a few simple key commands. First is I'm going to show off in, and these are the default ones, and of course you can go into options, controls, and there it is, MapWriter, and so you can change all of these key commands if you want. By default, if you hit in, it will show you sort of this larger view of a map. And you see those black bars, that's because I haven't explored that area yet. I'm in creative, so let me just fly over. And as the world starts to load in, that black will go away, sort of as an area that I have discovered. Now, this is actually kind of a nice feature in that you don't need to, this is all client side, so you don't need to work with the server in order to get these map files. This is coming in from the client and grabbing it. So you'll have to explore your world to get the map, but everything is local, so you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. If another key command, so first that makes it large, and then if you hit it again, it makes it disappear if you don't want it for a second, and then if you hit in a third time, it brings it back. The next key command is M. M will show you a large version of your map, and you can see I've already added some points here, so to show it off. And this large version is awesome because I haven't really seen other mini maps able to give you a full overview of everything that you have. And you can use the scroll wheel to scroll way far out if you've explored a ton, or of course you can use your mouse's scroll wheel to zoom all the way in. You can see that it doesn't get very detailed when you zoom in. That's by default. I believe that you can change that. So you can see I've added 3 different points to my mini-map. You can easily switch between which group is displayed when you're in this large mode by using the space bar. So you can see I have a default group, which includes this blue one. I have a caves group, so if I wanted to keep track of all the good caves. And then I have another default group because I think I typed that wrong. Default, I tried to type it exactly the same, but it looks like I have 2 default groups. Maybe one has a space and one doesn't, not exactly sure. Or maybe I did, maybe my dyslexia is, I can't tell where the letters are screwed up. You can also choose none or all, so we'll keep it on all for right now. There's also an options button right here, so if you want to make sure, I move my death markers all the way up to 10 because I die a lot normally when I'm in games. But here you have a whole bunch of options to change your texture size and things like that. One cool feature about this large overview map is that you can actually save this as a screenshot. If you hit P, there you go, you can see that it has saved in my application support Minecraft saves MapWriter SP Worlds farming. So it merged all the images of this large map, so you can print out cool, super huge images. Now, let's show off, when you're not inside of that map, you can do comma, and that will choose through your groups. And then there's also a cool feature, which is period. Now, of course, you'll have to have teleport abilities, but you can teleport to the point that you're looking at. So I'm looking at, if you look in that corner, that orange marker, I hit period, and then I teleported right to it. This is my lava point, because I found lava. Yeah, I'm super original. I can point over that yellow one, which is the caves, hit period, and there we go. I'll teleport right to it. And so here we are, which is kind of neat. How do you add markers? Well, you can click into the large map. I'm going to go all the way back here because this was my spawn area. You can drag by just clicking. If you right click, you will add a marker. So I'll call this spawn. And then we'll put it in the marker group of all. Sure, why not? Here, let's try this. The one issue that I wish there was some way to cycle through the groups that I have, but anytime you hit a key, obviously you're gonna I made like a little sad face. Or maybe I could, I wish that I could click something to select the group, because I thought I would default. I swear that's exactly how I spelled the other one. You can choose if you want to bump your X, Y, or Z around, and now you have created that group. So let's see, caves, I have that default, and then I have this default. Okay, so apparently, maybe I spelled the other one weird. What's nice now, once you cycle through those, you can hit N. I used N to select one of the markers, and you can use C to recolor the marker, which is kind of neat. So we'll color this one red, and then we'll also change our group to all so we can see everything. So if I try to point over at that red one, hit the, oh, I was in front of the caves. Let's go over to the red one. Here we are, here's spawn, and you may remember this from a lot of episodes ago when we covered farming techniques. I just decided to use this world. So let me actually zoom back over to the caves because I want to show off another neat feature, which is underground mode. If you hit the U key, you'll go into underground mode. Now this is a little bit zoomed out, so I'm going to use my page up key to get a much closer view, and I can use my page down key to zoom out a bit. So if I jump into this cave, you can see that this is a much more manageable map for the type of caving that I'm doing. But you can also see that it stays dark as we move into the cave. It's based off of how you've actually lit the cave. So that's kind of neat, actually, is that as you're going down and searching for stuff, you need to keep it lit in order to also have your map. Now this will also change based off of what elevation you're at. So as I go up this sort of incline, the underground cave will disappear because now we are above it, and you will be able to see, and you can see it's actually overwriting that cave data. Oh, hello. Well, now we're back, and here is the cave from before. So that's quite nice. Now let's also assume here, I'm going to grab a little bit, actually let's teleport over to the lava area. I'm going to grab some obsidian. I'm going to grab a flint and steel. There we go. So let's assume we're in the nether, which is not a hard thing to imagine if you're going to play Minecraft here. Now, one of the hardest parts of creating nether portals from one location to another is that the nether is actually different. It's 7 blocks apart from the normal world. Is 1 block movement in the nether will move you 7 blocks in the overworld. So if I switch out of underground mode, go to my map, and I think, how do I switch dimensions? I want to set dimension to 0. There we go. I believe that now, see, look at how quickly the map moves. I was zoomed in from before. So if I wanted to, this is where we teleported in from the lava. Let's say I want to go to this blue area over here. Of course, I would break through. We are in a cave here. Okay, I kind of tunneled around here. That was a little bit time consuming. But you can see that I've made my way over to where the cave, lava, good thing I'm in creative mode. I made my way over much closer to this cave area. Now, I don't have a portal set up outside of the cave marker, so it'll probably teleport me kind of far away just because that was stupid of me. But dun, 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 dun. No worry, because I can go back to that cave marker later, whoops, and place down a portal and then have a perfect portal in the nether. So switching your dimension in another dimension is actually super duper helpful. And of course you could do that in the overworld for the nether as well. So it did teleport me far away, but let's teleport over to our caves. We can throw down a quick portal here. And if all goes according to plan, there we are. This is the portal that we created before. There's all that lava that is going away. So this is super duper cool. I can also switch into underground mode and zoom in just a bit, and you can easily see that this would be very useful in the nether. Oh, it looks like we need to make sure that we keep this area lit. Otherwise, the underground mode will not show. And finally, I wanted to cover that if you already have a point set down, you can go to it, go ahead and click right click it, sorry about that, and it will put you into edit mode. So let's say, you know what, this is an overhang 2 words, and I also want to teleport 5 blocks up in the air when I'm there, and now it is saved. So if we exit out, point our cursor that away, there we are, and this point has been edited. MapWriter also has support for mods. First, it will try to grab the color of the block that it puts on the map just by default from the texture, but if for some reason that doesn't work out, there is an options file that you can change and set the color manually. There's also an options.txt which covers all sorts of stuff if the in-game options aren't enough. I think MapWriter is a wonderful mod. It does require Forge, so keep that in mind. But other than that, it's one of my favorite mapping applications that is still currently being developed for, unlike other mapping applications that come to mind. And that about wraps it up for this episode of OMGcraft. Thanks so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe to the show, do so at youtube.com/OMGcraft. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Bye.